Lee, you might be wondering what this is doing in front of me. You might be wondering what it is.
Yeah, it looks a little odd.
Doesn't it? It's a glass containing 3 walnut shells and the small elusive pea at the base. Can you see it?
Yeah?
Now, this is perhaps the oldest form of gambling in America today. No one seems to know the origin. Whether this came first, predating the 3-card Monte. But it's a very, very interesting game. Swindle. It's not a game. We're not going to play for money. All make-believe. Huh?
Okay.
Now, there's a little doggerel that goes with this. A little game of hanky-poo. 2 shells for me and 1 for you. Hi diddle diddle, it's the one in the middle. Now, obviously, that pea cannot be in 2 places at the same time. Now, remember, the pea is contained in the center shell. I do not palm it out. I move this one forward, this one back, and I do that. Lee, I ask you one question. Which of these 3 shells do you think contains the pea?
Well, I think I saw it.
You have fast eyes.
Yeah, I'm
Which one?
pretty quick.
If we were
I
betting.
got it there.
Well, obviously, you know something that the average man doesn't know. See, the average sucker, pigeon, apple, would bet this one.
Yeah.
You bet this one. But I venture to say that it's always the one that you least suspect.
Oh.
Now, Lee, am I working too slow? Should I speed it up? Slow it down. All right.
You're charging.
Now, look. Sometimes a glass is brought into play, or any container that might fit over any one of the 3 shells.
I see.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, the pea is first covered with center shell.
Yeah.
It's not here, and it's not here.
Yeah.
There it is. Hi diddle diddle, it's the one in the middle.
Yeah.
This is pushed forward, covered with the glass, so that we know the pea to be beneath the shell contained underneath the glass. Do you understand that?
I think so. It's
Yeah.
a little confusing, but I think so.
Well, let me start all over again. We know that that pea cannot be in 2 places at the same time. Obviously, it's not here, and it's not here. Sometimes, Lee, the shells are held in this rather peculiar fashion. See? Negating one hand. Now, watch this. The pea is first covered with the center shell. Do you understand that?
Right.
So then, if I move the shells in this direction or in this direction, it should remain tantamount to paramount that that pea is always under the center shell. Do you understand that?
Yeah, that's logical.
That's logic. Now watch. I cover it. Hi diddle diddle, it's the one in the middle. I move the shells in that direction. Rest assured, you should never play this game, Lee, because when you do, and the bets are placed and posted, that pea is not where you suspect it to be. Now, Lee, it's not here. I'll give you a chance between these 2. Which one, if you were a betting man? And now we're in a gambling mood.
Well, you've got me in a quandary now. I think maybe this one.
I'm glad you said that, because more than likely, the sucker, the apple, would always go for the one, that one. You went for this one, but as I said at the very beginning, it's always the one that you least suspect.
Sure.
Lee, am I working too slow? Should I speed it up or slow it down?
No, that's...
I'd like to take you behind the scenes, Lee. Of course, when the shell man gets up in the morning, this is an exercise that he goes through every day before eating his cornflakes. Now, bear in mind that I only use 1 pea, but I could sit here all afternoon and prove to you that I had a pea beneath that shell, a pea beneath that shell, a pea beneath that shell. Do you understand? And a pea beneath that shell. When the truth of the matter, Lee, is that there's no pea beneath any shell. When in fact, what the eye sees, the heart must never believe, because there's a pea there, there's a pea here, and there's a pea there. When the truth of the matter is that there's no pea beneath any shell. That's what they call the nuts.
Wow, that's really something.